Hi, this is Hannah Lowell. Here we have an overview of data networking in healthcare, and this is the result of the hands-on simulator labs. And first we're going to start with the matching lab activities. The first matching activity had to do with IPv4 address types and classes. An IP address is the unique numerical address of a device in a computer network that uses Internet Protocol for communication. The IP address allows you to pinpoint a particular device from many billions of other devices on the Internet. This lab turned out to be a little bit difficult to research in terms of particularly identifying public and private addresses for the various classes A, B, and C. I did go back after checking the lab to understand where the errors were. The next lab was identifying troubleshooting commands to use for various tasks. These commands are used to help resolve connectivity issues. And again, this one was a little difficult to research and match the answers based on the information sought. However, I was able to again go back and identify the errors and understand how these commands are used for various connectivity issues. The next lab we have is security terminology descriptions. This one was, I found, easier to research and understand, particularly since a lot of the terms I'd heard before, such as firewall, hackers, vulnerability, the white hat role, encryption, and so forth. And these descriptions review the layers of defense in networking. Next, we have types of network threats and attacks. Most of these I was familiar with. Some I was a little confused with the matching, but they were fairly easy to research and recognize most of the terms. I did confuse spoofing and smurfing, and Trojan horse and spyware, but these were all relatively easy to understand terms, and these are types of threats that pose issues to various operating systems. Next, we have security appliance terminology and methods. This again was it was not an area I was familiar with, but was easy to research and identify the function to the appropriate answers. Security appliance terminology and methods involves protecting corporate and personal networks. The next portion of the lab was the drag and drop. And the first simulation was identifying common Cat5 wiring problems. And it's important to note that improper cabling causes performance issues. So it is important to make sure that you have proper wiring and check the connectors and make sure that the connectors are installed into the proper slots. From here, we go to network topologies. A little mix up between partial mesh and point to multipoint. Everything else was fairly easy to research. Network topologies are how communication networks are arranged in the operating system. Next, we have matching command output to commands. And this activity involved understanding various commands to check connectivity and identify output. A lot of these were relatively easy to research based on the command and matching the output files. Next, we have the lab to create a straight cable and test it. This is, cables are used to connect devices to each other. The think about it questions were a little complex, as this is an area that is very new to me, but the information is definitely valuable. Last for drag and drops, we have creating a crossover cable. Crossover cables are used to connect two Ethernet devices to each other. Last, we have the simulation components. We have verify a data link connection from a computer to a network. And here we're verifying connectivity. Here we have configuring a client network adapter with an IPv4 address. And you can get IP settings assigned if your network can support the capabilities. Next, the simulation was using ipconfig to discover network settings. And here we had an overview of how to configure devices. The next simulation was using ping to troubleshoot connectivity. And here we have an overview of how to configure devices using the ping command, troubleshoot connectivity. Our next simulation was using ARP to discover an MAC address. And here we issued commands using ARPS options and ARPA options. The next lab was using ipconfig and other commands to troubleshoot connectivity. Furthermore, we had manually configuring wireless signals on a small office or home office router. I found the simulation labs to be the easiest to complete with the step-by-step instructions, and then doing some research to understand what the information that we were doing meant in terms of what was happening with the configuration. Here we have configuring small office, home office router network user security settings. We did troubleshooting practice. This one was a little challenging. I had to repeat the commands a couple of times, but ultimately was able to complete the practice. We have configuring status hostname resolution on a workstation. We have using NSLOOKUP for DNS troubleshooting. We completed the DNS troubleshooting simulation. Where we pinged a website from the command prompt and determined if it succeeded. And last, we have, next we have configure an IP address on a switch with a default gateway. Configuring an Ethernet interface on a router. Using a tracer to troubleshoot connectivity. Creating network users on a domain controller. This one was a fairly easy setup and useful information to know when establishing accounts. And lastly, we have configuring a VPN client. Thank you very much.